It's the Coaster Battleman here with an interesting video here. The 5 worst major coasters I have rode according to 2016. There are tons of bad and good roller coasters I have rode, but these are the 5 worst coasters I have rode. These aren't minor coasters like kids coasters, but these are major coasters like family coasters and thrilling coasters. Number 5 is the Mad Mouse at Michigan's Adventure. Some parts of this coaster are good and they're smooth, and some parts are rough. This has your traditional Arrow Wild Mouse layout. It's not a special ride, except I really like the color scheme for this ride, and for the giant Mad Mouse logo, but other than that, this ride isn't that much. It's just an okay coaster. Number 4 is the Trailblazer at Hershey Park. This isn't a memorable coaster at all. I think it's just one of those boring mine trains. The helix part at the end is good, but the rest of it is all mediocre and not that good. This is just an okay coaster that you ride once and you don't really need to ride again when you're at Hershey Park. Especially at Hershey Park, you spend your time riding Fahrenheit or any of those Intamins or Great Bear. Number 3 is the Corkscrew at Michigan's Adventure. The Corkscrew is very rough and is just so bad that it has to be on this list. Like, right when you leave the lift hill, you get your head bashed around so much that it's just unbelievable how much you get your head bashed. But this ride is cool because it switches colors throughout the ride, but the ride is so rough that it's just hard to enjoy. But the roughness ends quick because this ride's only like a minute long. Number 2 is another Michigan's Adventure roller coaster, and I consider it the worst coaster in the park of the 5 coasters I've rode here. The Wolverine Wildcat. The Wolverine Wildcat has a decent height for a wooden roller coaster, but the downside with this ride is that it's so rough, so uncomfortable, that you will hate this ride. If you're at Michigan's Adventure for one day, you should only ride this once, or none at all. And this roller coaster is very rough, and the only good part of this ride is the lift hill and the turn into the lift hill. And now the worst coaster I've ever rode is the Ninja at Six Flags St. Louis. This roller coaster is so rough, so uncomfortable, that the only good part of this ride is the lift hill and the brake run. This roller coaster has some fun inversions, but the smoothness factor of this ride is so bad that this ride is basically killed because of the smoothness. If this was a B&M, I bet you this would be the best in the park, or one of the best in the park. And thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more.